come over here. Fraction Kennel, first day of the clinic. We're going to show you kind of how it goes out here and what we start with. And then we're going to come back each day and do a little clip to show you live with progression and what happens. This is the first initial evaluation of each dog, and we're going to do several real quick and let you watch what happens and what we say and how we do it. This dog is gun shy. This is Chaos. See that, right? See the look away? That's better. Let's put one in the grass for her. I think we did that the last time they were here. And she was made gun shy with pigeons, I think. Okay. So we may want to try putting a quail out for her.
You come pick this bird up for her. I'm going to go get
Too late, she already left. It left already. It left already.
Oh. Stand by. We'll do another. So we'll walk towards it. John will show you what to do when you close it. Okay? And when you pick it up, just be gentle. Brain damage. You don't want to do a goal kick on it. What we're looking for with this dog.
Yeah, this dog, we're putting her on point to see how she reacts with the bird on the ground, because I'm not sure if they just threw the birds or if they actually put her on point. So I'm trying to get her where she smells it. And I think she was made gun shy with pigeons. So then we will try a quail after that. Okay, there's your point. That's nice. That's a good sign. Come in and just take your toe and flip that bird up. Just flip it away from her, because if you flap it at her, it'll be right in her face, okay? Put your toe underneath of it and just flip it up. You're not going to hurt it. They're tougher than you think. Is it plain dead? Just pick it up and just let go of it. Okay, see the turn away right there? That's from the gun. Okay, so what we're going to do is try one quail real quick and see if you see a different response to that, because they are associative learners. If it was like the pigeons that she was afraid of the gunfire with, she may be fine with quail. If that's the case, that's golden. Okay. Right, right. Let's head tuck it. Actually, no. If you can get it down on the ground, let's do it loose. We don't care about the dog watching the bird being playing and stuff, because we want her super excited, fired up. Okay. So she didn't see the bird go down because she turned, but we're going to go up to the downwind side. Let her kind of go in when the bird pops. If it goes that way, I'm going to let go of her. Okay? Don't pull the collar out. We're going to try to get her back without the collar.
Looky here. Wow.
So, okay, she turned from that also. So, because any bird that flies, the association's there. So, but the fact she's this excited and she's pointing, that's all great for her being afraid of the gun. We'll just have to work her through it. Okay. So I would take her back up there.
I move my car, right?
Yeah, put her in her car. I'll put her back on your check cord. And we will be, I'll let you try out this Permatech check cord here later. It's a lot better than the rope.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Clay. Come on, Chris, we'll do this dog. This is another dog that's gun sensitive. So we need to get your own microphone, because they can't hear you talking like that. Oh. Sorry, you could use this one.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. We have 2 gun-shy dogs, 2 puppies, and 6 finished dogs. And we'll show you on day 4 how far all these dogs
I thought
get.
we'd do a little bit every day.
Who? Chris. Oh, nice. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. So your dog just standing over there while go, Chris, is let me get off. Good for her because she's just watching the birds fly and nothing bad is happening. Okay.
Tell me your name again.
Lito.
So what we're trying to do is get the dog to engage, and the more she sees birds out here right now without the gunfire going off, the more the association goes away a little bit. So, Chris, probably when you were doing this at home, I'm going to guess that each quail that she got into, that she would pause for a second before she took off after it.
No, I don't remember her pausing with the quail. It might be the association with the pigeons where she has a gun association with.
Okay, so let's try the quail. That's what I was trying to get at. We'll try the quail and see if the same thing happens. So if she takes off after this, I'm going to let her go if it flies away from the barn. See the pause? Okay. And most people don't look for this stuff, you know what I mean?
Dog loose, dog loose. Hi, Chaos.
Hey, Chaos. This is all the fun stuff that always happens.
Don't shock her, don't shock her.
She's all right.
Yeah.
Keep your finger off the button, please. So when she comes back this way, Jessica, just throw a pigeon towards the barn and she'll go right back that way. Here. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Snatcher? This is awesome. This is the kind of stuff that happens all the time. Good job. Is there another check cord in the back of the Ranger? Oh, here. Oh, I didn't. Give her that one. Well, the good thing about that, she is very excited. Right. So yeah, a lot better than a rope. Permatac.
There you go, permatac.com.
Permatac.com. Okay, all the fun stuff at the clinics.
I have a pigeon back in the bag. Oh, that pigeon almost died.
Yep, the pigeon almost got it. Good name for the dog. Chaos approaches the field.
So her style, when you talk about that one.
Yeah.
But
So what's the difference right there? Everybody watching. What was the difference for the dog?
she never hesitated.
She didn't hesitate. What's the difference in the picture that was there? No one walked in, no one flushed, no one's in front of her. So a lot of her association is built on someone being in front of her. Okay, that's good. Just keep her out here and let her keep watching the birds fly.
Next puppy.
And this dog has not seen.
Not seen birds.
Awesome. No birds.
Roy, correct?
This is Roy.
And your puppy. That was Chris. Chris and Roy.
Yes.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
This is the first bird the dog's seen. So the idea here is to be very careful not to make the dog afraid of the birds. Not to get too close, not to let it flip in its face. Build up confidence with each bird. So we're going to go through all the puppies, and then we'll take a little break for a few minutes, and we'll get set up, and we're going to be shooting birds over some of these dogs for the first time to get an evaluation. So if you want to hang out and watch this and see where these dogs are at now compared to at the end. Okay, so he's more concerned about you, and this is something that, let's let him show the dog a bird.
What's his name?
Bo.
You're up. You're going to work now.
You're going to show your dog a bird. Because his confidence with the bird is not very good because he doesn't know Jessica. So no, I get this end.
Oh,
You get that
I
end.
get that.
So
Put it on the ground.
Okay.
just show it, try and let him smell it. Don't let it flip him in the face. Be real careful.
Let it go.
Yep, let it flip it up.
Further away from him. Kind of throw it. There you go. Perfect. Oh,
See all that right there? Just not, and his confidence has to be built.
I see another one. Same thing. We're going to go a little further away from him.
Now, one of the things from the dog's perspective, every time a bird flies, when everyone's standing in front of him, he doesn't chase because he doesn't know anyone. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do the next one out of way where no one's standing.
And kind of go with him with the bird.
Let him see it, let him smell it, but don't let it flip in his face.
Ready?
Yep. See the difference when no one's standing in front of him? There's a big... That's, when everyone's standing around in his pack and not chasing, then, well, what's going on? So that's all the stuff that we learn at these clinics, how the dog's mind works, and it helps to break through the barriers of fear and stuff. So we can try it. Yeah. Put it in the short.
But you're going to pick it up.
Okay.
Okay?
This will be a head tuck pigeon. And we're letting Roy flush for his dog because the dog's not confident around us. He doesn't see me, so he doesn't worry about me. But anyone in front of him that's not Roy, he's concerned with. Very typical. What's that?
He's not fighting the bird right now. And let it-
No, the bird's not hidden. It's just laying on top of the grass.
And we do that.
Hold on. Just back up. We'll let him smell it. Okay, he smells it. Don't worry about the point. We're just going to go. I want you to flip that bird out away from him. There we go. That's it. Okay, that's some confidence coming out there now. And just go up there with him and stand. Let him watch the rest of the puppies, see the birds and stuff.
Puppy?
This is, no, I'm good. This is, you can put it in the grass. This is a dog that's been here for a few days in the kennel waiting for the clinic. So I've already shown him birds. And so he should just go out there and be excited about the first one. But you never know with all the crowd around stuff, it affects dogs sometimes. Deuce. Now he's got it. He smells it now. Vanessa, if you want to, or one of you. Yeah, and this is live. Go try that at home alone. All right. Yep. So also while we're doing this, it's real important not to praise the dog. Real important not to be talking to the dog during all this because it's about the dog and the bird. Don't think they're going to do it because you praise them. We have people that we work with that their dog will do this and they'll go, yeah, or whatever, and it's distracting the dog from the bird. We want them to totally be immersed into the bird when this is happening to build confidence. Very nice. See how when the bird flew but to everyone, all these dogs see is 7 or 8 other dogs standing around. Even though we're not dogs, you're not all dogs, but that you're beings that they only react to us like dogs. He sees you there and it's a wall. I want to do one more and have you flush it that way so people can see this again. This is a lot of reason why dogs don't retrieve back to a group. They'll pick up a bird, they look over there, and what do they see? 9 dogs looking at them. And you're just standing there, right? So that's not inviting to them. He's using his nose nice. So we'll see what he does when we flush it that way. So that last bird could have been, the interpretation could have been he was afraid of the gun or something because, right? So now what happens when we flush it away from everyone looking at him?
All I know is we're going to have to talk these owners into upland hunting this dog.
Yeah, this dog needs to be an upland dog. Oh, still looking for it. Or a broken tail. Okay.
Very normal for the dog to go to where the bird is.
Yes. Going back to the scent of the bird on the ground is normal, but just see how he's more interested in the birds that flew away from everyone else. Okay. So those of you without the dogs can come stand right up here and listen, and you can put him up. Yeah.
Yes, but I could pick on him. He's in the back. Yeah, probably 5 or 6 times.
Would the sound of a phone pinging bug
Wait, I
you
take
at
it
all?
back.
The sound of a phone pinging. It depends on who's calling.
I'm not calling my phone that phone.
Oh, you lost your phone.
Yeah, it's fine. No one's calling me right now. So
We'll find it here.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
I can ping it later.
What kind of phone is it?
iPhone 11.
Oh, cool. I don't have one of them.
So this is a Jody and Chet dog.
Yep.
Are Jody and Chet watching? Are Jody and Chet watching? Should I?
Yeah, I was Chet and Jody. They watching this as one of their pups.
You can come with
They're
me.
out training dogs, is what they're doing. There we go. No, so we're being real careful not to stop the dog too quickly. We want him to get some of the feel of chase. If you want to hold on for a second, I'm going to put a knot into this thing. So when I get to the end of it, I stop for sure. Because sometimes when they get excited about birds and the birds fly back to the pigeon pen, then all the other pigeons start flying, it takes a while to catch them.
Yes.
And we don't want to have to do anything. And if that happens, we're just going to let him chase and do something to distract him, where we're not going to use a collar on him or anything like that. Make sure I'm not standing on the check cord. Flint.
Bird did not fly like it was supposed to. Yeah.
Got a birds? So anybody have any questions about any of this? Okay, so you can see every dog's a little different. And it's important that we have to train them that way. If we try to, we're all doing the same things, but what we're doing right now is getting a read on the dogs. Okay? There's nothing real bad. The dogs that have been gun sensitive or gun shy, I like to keep them sitting out here so they can keep watching and see more birds fly and not have any bad things. Yes, no gun involvement. Helps the dog a lot. I think Flint's ready for one on the ground.
This guy?
Yeah, so this dog's first birds have been seen in Jessica's hand. So he's not going to know to use his nose yet, right? So as soon as the dog is excited and very confident, we like to get the birds on the ground, check cord them on the downwind side, and just wait for them to smell it. We're not worried about them pointing. I'm not just going to let the check cord go. If I let go right now, what's going to happen?
Going to get the bird.
He's going to go catch it.
Yeah.
Is that good?
No.
No, not at all. So we check cord and try to get him to use his nose.
And I hid this bird because this dog is more confident.
She hid the bird because the dog is more confident.
The dogs that aren't confident, we're going to put out in the open. And they can
So he smelt the bird there, see him looking around. Why isn't it in your hand? Because the first birds he saw were in our hands. So, but we can control it. He keeps smelling it, doesn't see it, confusing. There it is. Okay, so there's a little bit of a point. If I let it go right now, he's just going to catch it. Very good. Nice pup. Let's do another one. Yeah, when dogs are pointing, they don't point real well because they'll just chug right into the bird. But right now we're just trying to teach him the concept of using his nose. And also, see, as I'm giving him a little slack, he's starting to stay on his own. His tail will come up more and more as we get the check cord gone. All right, very nice. Nice puppy. Now the thing you gotta remember about that knot, if you let him slide real fast at the end of it, you get broken fingers. Okay? Okay.
This is like puppy playground for puppies.
Yeah, they love it.
We have little Brittany. Cute.
This is little Brittany that he shot birds over, and he said she's pretty sensitive, so we're going to put her on a few pigeons and stuff. He shot birds for her, but we just want to take our time and make sure. We just don't want to, if she's sensitive, don't want to bring her out here, put a bird out in a strange place, and just shoot over her because she hasn't had that much shooting around her yet. So.
And Mon has your check cord if you want a different one.
You want a different one?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're only as good as your equipment. You like this trick. That's right.
Well, the deal with these check cords is that when we first put out the videos, you had to have gloves to deal with the ropes, but I don't have to use gloves with this. And it also doesn't pick up birds or cockleburs, thorns. There's nothing worse than having a rope full of thorns, and
But it is slippery when wet.
it is slippery when wet.
That's the only thing but they can drag them through covers. So.
Yeah.
She's pretty bold here.
Yes, she does seem bold. I thought she was sensitive. She ain't sensitive. She's very excited. Well, she's standing over there watching all the birds and stuff, which helps.
What's her name?
Trina.
Trina. Trina.
So it is. So you see that pause? Okay.
Yours go down.
Let's go out there away from everything else, because when that bird flew, it went that way. She looks over there and sees all that. Let's make sure that's not.
Come closer, baby. You can come with us too. She knows you. Trina.
So, real quick, if you notice after that bird, she is sensitive now. She's more worried about the check cord around her, and
That's why I stopped doing what I was doing.
good, very good. Okay, I'm not stopping her. She's stopping on her own. Okay. So let's put a bird on the ground. If we let go of her, can you get her back? Okay, without the collar. I don't want to have to
Without
stick.
the collar? Probably.
Okay, probably is good enough for me.
I don't wind up giving you $5.
The $5 is referring to the $5 beer fund. When you holler at the clinic, you got to pay $5 to the beer fund. Go ahead and holler.
Trina.
Okay. Okay. So, yep, definitely a little sensitive, and that's all we got to see,
Yeah.
because she should be engaging, right? So we'll work on go over the gun with her real well. Do you have a quail?
She got kind of bored with pigeons, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
And we're again not worried about her seeing where we throw it or anything. Trina.
What we're seeing is that's the dog has been throttled.
Yeah, this dog, he shot birds for her, and we wanted to check it out good. And we're seeing this, and this just tells us that she's Better on that. No, I mean, she still paused there.
Yes, she did.
Just put one more over there. Yeah, we can use it with one of the other dogs. So remember, with a dog like this, the worst thing you can do is come out here and recreate what may have made her sensitive. So we want to do it differently.
Okay.
All right, I'll go back to this one. Roy, her owner, said that she doesn't even know that he's here. And she can see this bird, but I want her to smell it. Okay, so see the pause isn't as great, but it's still there. So I'm saying that we need to go over it with her, okay? Because if we start shooting out of her now, we're just going to reconfirm whatever she's maybe a little worried about. So we'll go over it the next day or two, okay? Yeah, this dog is going to break on the shot, which will help.
Field trialing, and getting fields like this, you get low flying birds. And if I don't, you tell me if I'm wrong. If I don't break her the shot, then a lot of low flying birds are gonna. I don't shoot. UFTA is not bad because you can call safety on your dog,
right?
But Nux you can't.
Well, and the situation is what I tell people, that you should at least train your dogs to be stayed and wing, which means they will break on the shot.
Okay.
So that gives them that pause, that time frame at the point that you shoot to get the bird far enough away to be safe.
Okay.
And
That's what I'm after.
and so we try to tell people to do that.
So that was our last puppy.
Yeah, that's
My
our
count
last.
was wrong. I think we have 3 puppy starts, 2 gun shy.
So we're going to stop here for a second, get reset up for the dogs to shoot over. And one of the things that everybody should know, that these puppies that are either sensitive or the dogs that have never been shot around, we're having them take them in their cars, drive to the other side of the property for a while we're shooting birds to protect them from the sound of the gun. We need to be careful with that. So we'll be back in a few minutes with the dogs that are here to be finished. And this dog, we're going to go over the gun real quick and make sure that it's real clear for her.